Alright guys, good morning and welcome back today to a new day. We're gonna skip a whole day because I just got done accidentally deleting the whole footage of us working on this last night, or I mean all day yesterday pretty much. But we did get some cool stuff done. We had this headlight went bad on, I had it all disassembled, took the carburetor out. I got a new intake horn and a new, so the boot in front of, between the carburetor, so it's the engine, this new boot, carburetor, and another boot, and then the airbox. So the two rubber boots got replaced with a good used item. So then putting it back together, this headlight was out, so I went and got a good used bulb and then change these guys to LED. So that's nice and bright, just for fun. Those bulbs were still good. The rear sights are already LED. So, I don't know what else to show you guys other than putting it. I mean, I hope it starts. So I usually, if I have it all ripped apart and the fuel tank out, I use a little bottle of slime. So I think one of those little black flecks of slime got stuck in the needle and then filled the engine with gas. So we had a big struggle with a flooded engine, and I got hit in the face with gas. Even standing back here, I got hit in the face with gas. So we had a pretty interesting day yesterday. Very frustrating. A lot of good footage of work getting done. So in the evening, we pushed it out of doors, let it cool down for a few hours, and then pushed it back inside. It was about 30 degrees Fahrenheit, so it was fairly chilly, fairly average temperature for fall and winter time here. So I wanted the engine to be ice cold to start. So we put the gas to her, and she pretty much fired right up. So the way that it's setting now, and then we also had like half an hour putting all this stuff together, and so after that even it fired right up again. So also we were having trouble with the battery being dead. So this battery is not particularly large for this four-wheeler, and once you start cranking on it and making it work, or winching, it doesn't like that much either. But one of the problems is my charger just cuts out early. I'm very suspicious that it's not fully charging. So we took it for a little ride, and hopefully the battery's fairly full. This got a 25 amp charging system, I believe. So it should be fairly full, even though we had the lights on. So I'm scared to do this, but let's push the green button. Well, we're gonna I can't do the camera and the throttle at the same time, so we're gonna set up like that. I think it'll start. Yeah, it's a little bit hesitant about idling cold. I mean, that's the way it's always worked. It's a little bit fussy about. You could crank the idle up and then it would idle right, but then once it's warm, it won't idle right. So, being that this transmission oil and engine oil is all in one, if you wanted to work with it, like farm work or something, maybe where you're feeding calves or hauling hay or whatever, you would have to fire it up, maybe take it for a little spin, get it warm, and then come back again, because I mean, unless you wanted to reach in there and crank the idle up. There's a little knob alongside the carburetor. You take the seat out and reach in there. So it's not hard to do. It's just a little bit annoying. Just another annoying thing. So, the steering seemed a little heavy last night. It looks like the tires need just to top off of there. What we should do is lower the rear ones and then bring the front ones up to where the rear ones are now. They're a little bit too hard. For optimal traction, yeah. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think I can sell it, the way it is. What I should do now is take it for a ride and then just see how it is. I'm pretty happy with that. So the Honda's here, that one's working again. We got to do something for the choke cable. I might take the pliers and pinch this a little so it's got a little bit more friction. It just sucks that the ball D-dent just doesn't quite get the job done. So that's all very good. So we're going to end this video here. Had a lot of time lapse, man. Had a lot of good stuff to watch, but unfortunately I deleted the files that the editor app was supposed to render. So as soon as I hit render, it just crashed. Or it didn't crash, it just said, hey, the source files are gone. So anyway, that's a lesson. That's one way to learn a lesson. Lose all the work from the morning. So thanks guys for watching, and hopefully this update will get to you first, and then that means basically means that it's going to be a sled kind of a day. So we're going to get today's video started right into that. All right, thanks guys for watching. We'll see ya.